The following is a conversation with Clara Souza Silva, a quantum astrochemist at Harvard, specializing in spectroscopy of gases that serve as possible signs of life on other planets. The following is a conversation with Clara Souza Silva, a quantum astrochemist at Harvard, specializing in spectroscopy of gases that serve as possible signs of life. The following is a conversation with Clara Souza Silva, quantum astrochemist.
I think, is inevitable. And if it is inevitable, it is common. So I think there'll be life everywhere in the galaxy. Now, how common that life is, I think will depend a lot on whether there's life in the solar system beyond Earth. So I'll adjust my expectations very much based on there being life in the solar system. If there's life in the Venusian clouds, if there's life if there are biosignators coming out of the plumes of Enceladus, the quality of the data, the observational data, and also the quality of Rascal and other associated things. So we're missing a lot of fundamental data to interpret the data that we get, and we don't have good enough data. But hopefully we will, in the coming decades, we'll get some information on Titan. We have Dragonfly going over. We'll get the plumes of Enceladus. We will look at the clouds of Venus, and there's other places. And so if we find any life or any sign of life ever, like on Mars, then I'll adjust my calculations and I'll say life is not just inevitable and common, but extremely common. Because all of these places we've mentioned, the subterranean oceans on Enceladus, the methane oceans of Titan, the clouds of Venus, the acidic clouds of Venus, these are places that are very different from the places where we find life on Earth, even the most extreme places. And so if life can originate in all of these completely different habitats, then life is even more resourceful than we thought. Anywhere in the solar system, and I will bet everything I own that every solar system, every planetary system has potential for habitability, because even if they don't have a habitable planet, they'll have moons around other giant planets, and there'll be so much life. So for me, that's the only thing to figure out now, whether life is inevitable and quite common throughout the galaxy, or everywhere. But it's somewhere between those two. Intelligent life, I make no bets. And if I had to bet, I would be against.